Hello, welcome to the second part of logic in the reverse direction. In the previous video, I talked about a situation where some expression is given and the question is how to produce basically a structure that contains the expression. So, as an example, consider that you observe something in the universe, and for instance, this is something you observe in nature. So this is an observation of anything, and you want to construct a math structure. So this is a math structure that contains this observation, that contains this expression. So I call this logic in the reverse direction. So instead of constructing a structure from axioms that eventually contains different expressions, the goal here is to observe something, to to construct a math structure that contains that expression or observation. So in this video, I want to link this question to a previous video. I said something in a previous video, in one of my previous videos, that questions and answers are generated at the same time. So they evolve at the same time concurrently. Uh, if this expression here is considered to be this question, and this math structure here, math struct, this math structure is considered to be this answer, then one of the solutions can be to evolve these two at the same time. So it's not that you know everything about this observation and then you create a math structure that contains that expression. Instead, you make some vague observations of something, whatever, and then as you get more information about this observation, you construct the math structure that contains it at the same time. So you basically produce questions and answers at the same time. You produce the answer to a specific question alongside the question itself. So there's no clear question at first, and then you try to find some solutions for that question. Instead, you have a vague understanding of something, some question, and as you become more um, familiar with the question, as the question becomes clearer over time, the answer becomes clear over time as well. So this is basically one solution. This is not the only solution. This is one solution. I discussed about this idea that questions and answers evolve at the same time in the previous videos. So I thought, okay, this might be a good starting point. And actually, uh, this method can be applied in this context where a expression here is given, some expression A here is given, and then this expression produces some math structure here that contains it. Uh, so, okay, the thing is that in this scenario, if you plan to generate question and answer at the same time, you cannot use axiomatic structures. I mean, axiomatic structures are very unsuitable for this scenario. I mean, in axiomatic structure, you have some solid foundation here. These are axioms, and you eventually produce some structure on top of it, and this structure contains some expressions A, B, C, something. Well, basically, this mentality is really unsuitable for this scenario, for this situation, where some expression or observation is given, some expression is given here, some vague understanding of some expression A is given here, and you want to produce some math structure that contains it. Axiomatic structure is really unsuitable for this purpose. Uh, in this situation, facts, and I call this A here, this A is also a fact. I mean, I can call a fact. This expression here is a fact, and this fact evolves alongside this math structure here. Well, basically, in axiomatic structure, in axiomatic structures, facts are not evolving. Facts are given. Facts are static. So, in one of my previous videos, I talked about evolvable axioms. Evolvable axioms. This evolvable axiom is comparable to this A here and not this A here. A here is, or these axioms here are very firm. They are static facts. Cannot be evolved. But facts here evolve. They are evolvable. So in this video, I actually connected some ideas mentioned in previous videos. As I said before, in my videos, I aim to generate questions alongside answers. So still things aren't clear for me. I'm trying to make sense of what the question is. And alongside that, I try to construct some answer based on that. At first, evolvable axioms were very vague, but now it becomes a little bit more clear what it means actually. So I think this is good for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will continue this topic in the next videos. Thank you.